No, that's good. I'm not used to hearing myself.
Yeah, well, that's why you need to, so you know whether you're coming through good or not.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think.
Because if you're like this, you obviously can't hear yourself, right? So talk.
Slightly.
Yeah, but
not really.
Yeah, go closer.
But now, yeah.
That's what you want.
Perfect. That's right.
Fucking. I tried to explain that to my dad. He's like, it's all good. He's 85. Fucking, he did good for his age.
It's like the people who translate at church, you know.
What?
Same old thing. They always like either screaming in the microphone or
holding
it all the way out here and just yelling because it's too quiet.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, people have like the misophonia, where they can't stand people chewing. No, so somebody you never heard of it. No. People go crazy. So like when you eat on the mic, fuck, dude. People are like, get up, what the fuck?
I was actually eating soup at work yesterday, and my manager got hella mad at me. I was just slurping it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got on my neck.
Exactly. So, all right, so let's get this bitch started. Let's get all the fucks and shits out of the way so everybody knows this is not church. I am not your pastor. You definitely should not fucking follow me. Find your own path, right?
Yeah.
Because
everybody needs to find their own path. I'm going to do my best to filter what I say. I know my mom might watch this one.
Yeah, but, you know, we're not here to judge. We're just here to have a fucking conversation.
That's fair.
And like, you might say some words, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like, if you judge a person by what they're trying to say, by what they're saying instead of what they're trying to say, then you're fucking stupid, you know?
Yeah.
So, if you want to go to church and get the filtered, you know, whatever, go there. That's fine, you know? Like, I had to find my own path. You might not find it that it's the path for you. You might find some things that, you know, might resonate with you, but definitely find your own path, you know? So, and don't judge other people just because they're not, you know, on your way, correct?
To an extent. I mean, am I still in line? There we
go. Yeah, well, you just talk to each other. You don't have to talk into the camera or whatever,
To an extent, I mean, everybody's taught their own thing and everybody has their own view on everything, religion wise. I know where I stand. I'm solid Christian. I mess up all the time. I know that I mess up more than even some people who are not religion at all.
Yeah. And some people might look at you and they might be like, you're calling yourself Christian. It's like, hey, listen, you know, all these. I know a lot of Christian people. They're a diva in the church, and I know what they do behind the church. You know, like, I'll give you an example if you want to, right? So I meet this buddy of mine. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's a pastor's son. We always connected. We always clicked, right? And I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, how you been? I knew that he was like a big pot smoker before. And he's like, hey, yeah, dude, I'm like doing so much better now. Like, I don't smoke pot anymore or anything like that. I'm like, man, dude, congratulations. I mean, I'm really proud of you. Hold on. This is where the story gets really funny. We're going towards a party, right? And he's married, you know, beautiful wife, everything, right? Like the life. He's living in a beautiful apartment. I'm like, man, I'm so happy for you. You know, I'm glad, you know, because, you know, his dad was on him about using marijuana and all this other stuff. And obviously his dad is a pastor, you know, he's going to have some issues with that. And we're going to a party. And he's like, you know, have you ever heard of Oxycontin?
I don't smoke weed though.
Yeah, he's good.
No more weed.
Yeah, no, he's good because it's doctor. You know, like it's a drug that's made by the pharmacy. You know, it's non-addictive.
Non-addictive.
Well, you know, that's what he said. You know, like because ему Федя сказал, и Маша повторила, и он сказал, это правда, instead of doing his own fucking research and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, cool, man. Well, I guess that's cool. He's like, you want to try? I'm like, no, yeah, I'm right. You do you. Like, I drive trucks. I get tested, And plus, I don't know. Like, I was talking with my dad. Our family is pretty fucking dumb in a lot of ways, but one thing that we were gifted was the substance abuse. That chalice kind of passed us, Like, we're usually pretty good about checking ourselves before we wreck ourselves, and all that. And like I tell everybody, everything is a medicine. Fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just because you think you got it under control doesn't mean that you have it under control. I say that to myself, also. And I always look at the long-term effects of anything, You eat like a motherfucker, you're going to die early, 300, 400 pounds. Like, that's a medicine too. People, try to medicate themselves with a fucking pizza pie every night, or whatever.
Even what you drink is a medicine, like water. My buddy put me, I wouldn't say recently, a few years ago, on alkaline water, and like watching the pH level and what kind of water you're drinking, make sure it's actually beneficial for you, because a lot of this water has no minerals. You drink it and you're still thirsty at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you could die from water too. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You drink too much of it at once, you'll fucking die. But you don't have enough water, you'll also die. So don't be so fucking quick to judge and explain to a person how wrong they are. Because I know I'm dumb as a fucking rock, right? But, not every rock knows that they're fucking dumb. And if there's a God up there, the funniest fucking shit is to watch down on the bottom and look at two fucking rocks explaining to each other just how fucking dumb they are to each other, yelling to each other. You're fucking stupid. No, they're both fucking stupid. They don't have enough brains to understand God. And they're explaining to themselves, no, I know what God is. I don't fucking know, dude. And neither do you. Neither does your pastor. I'm sorry. Because we're all dumb.
They went to college. They got their certificate in theology. Yeah. They studied it from multiple point of views. And I know the way they teach theology. Even my brother, he went to Hillsong in Australia. And he had a roommate who was on fire for God, this and that. And 2-3 years into it, he became complete atheist, doesn't believe in it anymore, and strongly doesn't believe in it.
Yeah.
So what they teach you over there, they actually put you to the test. They throw those questions at you that those people in the streets.
Are you dumb enough to believe that you know everything? That's my thing. I mean, it's kind of rude.
That's one out of like how many that go there.
There's a lot
thousands of kids.
I'm very like sometimes rude, right? But what I'll say, let me explain what I just said rudely, right? There's different paths to enlightenment, to God, to peace, whatever, right? Now they try to test you to find out, like, is this your path to God? Like, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ as your Savior? Do you believe that is your path? And are you going to also preach to other people that is the way to enlightenment? Because it might be for some people. But don't be so fucking dumb to think that it's for everybody. Right?
I don't think that's dumb. I mean... man.
Too much?
I want to say something, but I can't.
Oh, you can talk after. It's fine. No, okay. I'll explain this way, right? Like, so I'll bring it down a notch. I'll be nice, right? Had a nice discussion yesterday with some nice people, right? And I brought him over to discuss a very difficult subject. Without like trying to judge too much, I'm going to say it in the nicest way possible. We're all too quick to try to prove to the other person just how right we are, right? Or how wrong they are. And this is why you have the problem. We're here to discuss, not to judge. I brought you to discuss, not to judge. Right? If you want me to explain the difference between those two, I can. Just look it up. I know you do, but like most people don't. It's like, well, let's discuss what the problem is and try to see if we can figure out a solution. Instead, they try to be so quick to judge and say, no, I found your problem. This is the problem. I'm like, is it? I'm too dumb to know. Let's have a discussion. Oh, you fucking so smart that you got all the answers? Well, shit, man, I should probably fucking follow you, right?
Yeah. I hear you on that.
So yeah, instead of having a discussion in that kind of way that you're just trying to prove you're not listening. You're just waiting for the other person to stop talking so you can tell them just how wrong they are. You're not listening. You're just waiting for them to shut the fuck up so you can tell them what you really think, you know? It's not a discussion. That's not really trying to find wisdom. You're not going to find wisdom that way. Because even talking to another dumb rock, I always find wisdom. And sometimes you have to pretend that you're a dumb rock talking to another dumb rock just to make them feel smart or nice or feel nice. You know,
is that what you're doing right now?
I'm not. No. What I'm saying is, if we could all just try to find a little wisdom every day and make other people feel nice, that would be my version of heaven. My version of Valhalla. Vikings. Vikings. Heaven. So are you. Descended from Russians. They settled in Kiev. And Kiev was the original.
Technically, my roots are like a lot comes
You're
from
Slavic.
Poland.
You're Slavic.
Yeah.
That's where you came from. Slavic people. That's what it is.
Are Polish people Slavic people?
Yes.
Yes.
Slaviansky Rus. Slaviansky язык. I'm not quite sure exactly if Polish people, but if I'm not mistaken, it's very close to Ukrainian, and it has the same kind of dialect. Same.
I thought
they are Slavic considered.
I thought Belarus was Polish land, and then they ended up actually sending people for not criminal reasons, but for charges. Back then, people were getting charged for everything, believing in your certain religion or trying to sell.
So Belarus was like Australia?
That's what I heard. I'm not exactly sure.
That makes sense.
Because it was more of like a swamp as well. I heard it was a swampy area, and it was kind of like Poland, and all them agreed on it.
Yeah, well, Belarus, the white Russians were the enemy of the States because the Reds took over. So they're like, fuck you guys over there.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense right there. But yeah, I feel like it was mainly Polish people. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're on the right track. Yeah, I think, like I said, I don't know all the history. I just know what I know, and I could tell you in my dumb language and way what I've, studied. Not really studied. I'm a fucking dumb truck driver. I listen to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks and shit like that, so it was fascinating.
I'm pretty sure that makes you a smarter truck driver. There's a lot of dumb ones out there that just waste their time either listening to a bunch of bullshit.
There's a lot of them that just found a little kernel of truth, and they're screaming that they found the fucking universe, So
what do you mean by that?
You find a little bit of wisdom, and you're screaming that you fucking found the world. The answer to everything. I found God. Let me tell you about God. Or I found,
Gary Vee.
Or Gary, whoever your Jesus is, Yeah. So, like, the more that you learn, you find out that you're pretty damn dumb, So, like, just learn more. Find a little bit of wisdom. Make people feel good. That's the kind of heaven that we die to. Then, cheers to that. I don't know.
What are we cheersing to?
To Valhalla.
For Ragnar.
Right? Before we get too tipsy, let me go turn on the AC because this bitch is hot right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let's continue.
Yeah.
No, but I'll say this, right? I hate to put you on the spot. Like, if you feel like you feel like you need to say something, I know I'm sometimes a little too sharp with the tongue, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Right. And I need to realize that.
I mean, I talk back right away. I'm a shit talker. But
exactly. But you're afraid you're afraid what
in
other shit talkers might say.
No,
yeah.
In a religious topic, I need to be very careful with what I say, especially when something's getting recorded.
Because there's a lot of people that will send a brimstone and fire down your fucking throat.
And I don't, if I don't word it correctly, I sometimes want to say one thing and it comes out a whole different other way, but it makes sense in my brain.
At the risk of alienating everybody, like I said, we said shit, fucking everything at the beginning. So if this is not your type of conversation, yeah. But if you want to hear two dumb rocks talk,
man, I'm a bright rock.
I am too. I shine in my own way, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll say is this, right? Now I'm going to be very, very rude right now.
Oh, God.
Remember what I told you what my religion is. And I'll say it rudely because it's fucking funny. And then I'll explain what that means. There's atheism. That's a religion. There's Catholicism. Buddhism. All this stuff. Now in Russian, there's a very, very succinct word that describes very precisely, and a lot of times it's cuss words. Like Russian cuss words, it's almost like its own language. You can literally talk just in cuss words. And there's a word, and the word is pohuy, right?
That's
my religion is pohuyism. Because I really don't care what your path is in life. If you're gay, as long as you're not hurting anybody, like you're doing your fucking thing, and that person, cool. Like obviously there's age limits. You don't want to be, or fucking animals or whatever. But as long as you're not hurting anybody, you're doing your own thing. I genuinely do not give a fuck. Like, and I mean, you might think that like I'm just saying that or whatever. I'm just rude or whatever, I'm just angry. No, I actually, in the nicest sense possible, I don't care. Like as long as you're making yourself happy and you're trying to make other people around you happy, and you're not infringing on other people's happiness, I don't care. So if you grew up in a Christian household, or you grew up in a Muslim household, or Mormon household, like there's a lot of Seventh-day Adventists in the Sacramento area, Russian ones, and like honestly, amazing people. Every one of those. I meet so many amazing people, and I don't give a fuck whether you're black, white, Russian, whatever. If you're another dumb happy rock that knows that you're a dumb happy rock, we're cool.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my religion. And if you want to judge me for that, I guess you have your right to do that as well.
Yeah.
But do I have to give a fuck about that? No. Мне похуй. And there you go. So, on that topic. Basically,
what are we drinking today?
Today it is Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. It's one of the finest bourbons that you could buy at any price. And because I know, and we both know, some good bourbons.
Yeah, we do.
And some good cognacs, Armagnacs, and everything else. Right?
Yards.
Yeah.
We didn't drink them all.
Hey, like I said, everything is a medicine. This is a pretty good medicine. Right? Now, Everything in moderation, including moderation sometimes.
I haven't heard that one yet. That's funny.
So, yeah, dude. Like, sometimes you go to a wedding, you pig out, right? Cool. Like, your dad is actually a fucking G. I respect him more than anybody.
He is a G.
Well, he's among a couple of people that I really respect. The first time I ever heard anybody say religion in some kind of way that made sense to me was from your dad.
What did he say?
He told me, you know, Surj, because I told him, you know, my experience with my brothers, how, you know, just got lost in their ways and all this other stuff. And religion was their path to darkness, you know, and losing their sanity, their mind, everything like that. And he's like, you know, Surj, let me show it to you in a slightly different way, you know? Because I know you sometimes go to church, you hear it this way or whatever. That could be true too, you know? So I started listening. I'm like, fuck, how? He's not even saying the same way that you hear it, like, at churches, you know? He's like, you know, I don't know how he worded it, like, completely, but I knew that, like, literally there's nothing that any pastor could say it. Like, I'm probably going to fucking butcher it, you know? But he's like, you know, we're all God's children. And God genuinely wants his children to be happy. Right?
Yeah.
Even through the struggle, whatever. Like, you find happiness. You find wisdom through struggle, right? So, if that means, like, that even if you want to drink sometimes, right? That's fine, because even in the Bible, they drink wine. God made water into wine. Because he understands. It brings happiness to people. Now, like anything, as a medicine, you take too much of it. Even the medicines that you get over the counter, just like Oxycontin. Don't take their fucking word for it. See what it works for you. Right?
Exactly.
And check yourself before you wreck yourself. And that's it. Use your brain. And that's how you get wisdom. That's how you get to not giving a fuck, even if a person's telling you, you're fucking wrong. Maybe. But trying to figure it out. Are you? Or are you just telling me what somebody told you and you're repeating like a fucking dumb monkey? You know?
Yeah. Did you put into action, put into motion?
Yeah. In your life. Like, I look at people's lives and what they live it as, and I judge them by that. Not what this is going on with their mouth, you know? Or what they're repeating, like some fucking beautiful quote.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear you.
I just had this conversation with my dad. He's like, just yesterday, you know, he's like, you know, the best prayer that I've ever heard was something, 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 and seek out company of wise people. Now, everybody goes, go to church. Tam mudras. You should go. Found a lot of dumb rocks over there. That's not the only place that has wise people.
But there
right?
are a lot of wise
There
people
are.
among them.
There are. But there's a lot of rocks that are screaming to you just how fucking wise they are. Not realizing that they're just a fucking dumb rock. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. Scoot up a little bit closer to the mic. Yeah. Just scoot it up. If you're comfortable like that, just scoot it up more. Yeah. Just be like almost like right up against it because it's not gonna pop.
All right, cool.
You're the test monkey, dude. My dad was popping all over, dude. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. Spit some raps, bro.
All right, check me. One.
By the way, your freestyles are like hella fun.
They only happen after I have a little bit too much of this.
Yeah, well, there's not a problem with that.
No, not at all. I don't mind.
Let's
Partake.
Let's take in the sacred sacrament.
The sacred what?
The sacrament.
Oh,
Sacramento. We live in the sacred city, you know.
Sacramento, 916. What's the new one? 742. It's not 916 anymore.
Oh, my wifey has it. 942, I think, something like that.
Oh, 942. I was a little off.
Yeah, I fucking don't ask me. It's something way off, you know. It's not
Save the
916.
contact. Forget it.
Yeah. You know what my rap name for you is?
Oh God.
No,
What
it's
is
cool. So you have a older, you have a uncle. His name is Roman,
Mm-hmm.
right? So every time that I would be like, Roman, I'm like, fuck, okay, little Roman, because you're fucking little, but you're cool, you're a pimp, and you look like you're 12, but you're fucking.
It's
right?
crazy, yeah. I get that all the time.
Fountain of youth, right? So little, and every fucking rapper has little, right? But looking at you, dude, looking at your mom, you got your mom's look. She looks beautiful, you know, and like you got her genetics, and your dad's also. You got the the fucking the manliness.
Well, let me tell you.
Hold on, little, because you're forever young at heart, and fucking, you know, like just like my wife. When I met her, I thought she was way younger, and I was like, yeah, stay the fuck away, you know, like whatever. But then she like, she was like going towards me, and I was like, you do know I'm fucking 27. You look like you're fucking 16, right? Like there's a little bit,
yeah.
But then we started talking. She's like 23, you know. I know I was 27.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you look younger, right? So Fountain of Youth, little, right? And Rome, the beginning of civilization, the fucking manliness, little
shit.
Rome.
Okay, I never thought of it that way.
Rome, Rome.
Okay,
little Rome.
Because
everybody has a little Rome inside of them.
You know what? That's a good one. But the last name, you know. Am I allowed to say it here?
Yeah, Yarmalyuk.
I'm not going to have anybody.
Post it.
I'm not going to have anybody.
I'm going to tell your pastor that you said all the cuss words, everything.
No. So, last name is Yarmalyuk.
Yes.
We live in America. You know, I try to tell people, and they're like, "Well, I want to hold your horses." What do you say? And easier way, I always tell them, "You're my luck," but with a Russian accent. You know,
I never heard that.
Yeah, that's one. But there's this one dude, he just wouldn't stop. He's like, "What's the last name?" I'm like, dude, Yarmalyuk. Like, just say it. He's like, "All right, Marmaduke, big dog." And I'm like, "That's right. Better represent. Better recognize."
Because you are big at heart, dude.
Hey, man, I'm telling you.
No, honestly, I've never met anybody more fucking G. And I think that comes from your dad. Because your dad's a little dude, too. Like, say it. Yeah. It is what it is. But he's the biggest fucking gangster I've ever met.
I'm telling you.
No, like, I've met bigger gangsters. But in Sacramento, he's my G.
That's right.
Like, he has a big heart and a big fucking mind. And he's
never
always
stops
learning.
working.
Yeah, and never stops learning.
That's right.
I respect that more than anything. I don't give a fuck about your success. If you just rest on your laurels, cool, whatever. Like, we all want to chill sometimes. Your pops is always thinking, like, what's the next? Or even if not that, like, right, I'm successful enough financially. Your pops, I'm not going to toot the horn, but, like, I respect him, right?
He sets unachievable goals, so, you know, he gets as close to that as he would.
Same with his mind.
It's much closer
Same
than
with
if
his
he
mind.
Set a reasonable one, you know?
The Nick that I met 15 years ago is not the same Nick that it is today. He's always learning. He's always improving. He's always getting wiser. Just like I'm so glad for this fucking podcast because I sat down with my dad and I talked with him for 2 hours. And when there's a mic on and there's a camera on, it focuses your mind and your thoughts. And I had a conversation one-on-one with my dad and realized, God fucking damn, we're literally a clone of each other. I can't hate him.
Yeah.
Now, he's taught me a lot about how to be a man, how to respect women, how to respect myself, how to live up to my own standards, set my standards higher. I've learned also other things, how to improve on. And I told him, do you understand that you made some mistakes? He's like, yes. And I'm like, so are we learning till the day that the Lord takes us away? We don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, if it's going to be tonight. I don't, who the fuck knows? So yeah. Like, so if I know that I made mistakes and you know that you made mistakes, there's really nothing that we can judge each other on, right? Because we're all trying to learn.
That's if you learn from them.
True. Ask your dad. I'm a fucking fuck up.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you haven't talked to your dad?
Not about you. No, not yet.
No. But your dad is smart.
At least not that aspect of you. He only told me good things.
Oh, yeah, I know. No, he's respectful, just like I am respectful of him. But if we ever sit down, I could tell him what I see that maybe he's not doing right or he could improve on. But there's nothing but mutual respect, right? But I know, just like he knows, the reason why he's getting better is because he knows about himself what he needs to get better on. And I know that I was a fuck up. Dude, listen, I mean, I could go into details if you want. I worked for your dad for multiple years. My first job in trucking was with your dad. First job in trucking, literally, was working for your dad. And then I went away, and then I came back, and I spent probably the most years with him.
When did you actually start?
When I was 21.
21, all right. So now we're looking at
37.
All right.
That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years.
I know your pops.
Looking at 18 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that, I'm tripping this, 16 years.
I don't fucking know. It's
I had a little bit. The math doesn't matter.
The math doesn't matter.
I have iPhones now, man. I bust out my calculator.
Nobody gives a fuck about math anymore. But the point that I was making is, there's mutual respect. I know, and he knows that we have a lot to improve on. Both and in each other. Like a real G will know that, but we respect the other person, that they're still on their journey. I didn't learn that until recently. By talking to my dad and sitting down and talking with him. Because I have my fucking, ideas, what my dad fucked up on, what, but like I said, if you're a dumb rock and you're trying to prove to the other dumb rock that they're fucking dumb, the Lord is looking down on you, and he's fucking laughing. You're both dumb. But you're smart also. Like, God gave you the wisdom to try to understand. But the way you come to wisdom is by not judging, by trying to understand, by listening. Because even from another dumb rock, you can get a lot of wisdom. And I mean that in the most respectful way. There's people that I talk to. Initially, I was like, what the fuck does this person know? You start listening. You start asking questions. God damn, I didn't even think about it that way. I went down to the South. Everybody fucking knocks in the South. Like, they're fucking stupid people.
Knocks?
Huh?
You said knocks in the South?
Knocks on the South. Talk shit about the South.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And, dumb people, blah, blah, blah. I'm over here fucking coming from California. I'm going over there, pick up my fucking Porsche. I'm fucking cool, I'm going to drive all the way from Florida to California. See what's up,
Felt like the guy.
Yeah. And I fly in. I talk to the guy in Florida. He's telling me shit that I didn't even know about business. I'm like, all right, whatever, he's fucking... I wasn't that disrespectful, but I was like, cool, whatever. He found something. Yeah. And, you know, like, everybody's, like, caught up in the hustle bustle, everything like that. And, like, you got that anxiety, you got that, like, pressure to succeed, everything like that. It can be fucking crushing, right?
That's how I'm feeling, man.
But let me explain. Let me tell you. There's wisdom in everything, right? So what I was saying is, like, don't be so quick to judge another dumb rock because you might be dumber than him. So I'm over there, right? I'm like going to school, trying to get my mechanical engineering degree, all this other stuff, thinking I'm fucking the hot shit. Let me show you guys what I'm going to be, right? And I got all this pressure to succeed, to prove that I got something. And I'm realizing I'm fucking kind of tumbling under the weight, you know, because that's a lot of fucking pressure there, you know. I realized that I should have been thinking about differential calculus in fucking 7th grade instead of in Sierra College.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm realizing, fuck, can I catch up to that, or am I too fucking dumb? You know, I'm just realizing just how dumb I am, you know? Or maybe I could step up to it, or maybe I don't fucking give a fuck about this shit. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. And we're driving, me and my brother. And we get to the first gas station. Like, you know, we're running low on gas. And we stop in Georgia. And, you know, in California, you either go pay at the pump or you go walk in, you prepay, right? And I go and I look, I'm like, the fuck, they're backwards ass people. Like, there's not even a pay at the pump. I'm like, God damn. I knew they were right. Fucking stupid people. I wasn't really thinking that way, but some people might think that way. I was like, man, it's kind of frustrating. That's what I thought, you know? So I walk in and I'm like, oh shit, we need to get some ice also. Like a bag of ice. So I grab the bag of ice, I go to the counter, and I tell the lady at the counter, I'm like, hey, so I need this ice, and I also need $40 on, you know, this pump. She's like, honey, go pump your gas. Leave the ice here so it doesn't melt. Now, when you're done pumping, come back in. We'll take care of it. And you just be on your way.
I think that's crazy.
I was like, oh, dude, I almost fucking melted, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I've never heard. Now, granted, if I was a different color, maybe it might have been different.
Definitely down in the dirty south.
Slightly different. But, like, you can't judge everybody like that. Because, like, if she's that nice, right? Hopefully, by the time she dies, she realizes that everybody could be that nice just because a person's a different color or whatever. Nice to everybody. Exactly. And niceness begets niceness. And there's a saying, like, forget which fucking culture, religion, but it's like, you know, my God is nice, just like your dad said, right? And it's called, my God recognizes your God. And that phrase is namaste. Right?
Yeah.
My God in me recognizes your God in you. And bows down. Now, how fucking beautiful would it be if we all thought that way? Instead of fire and brimstone and all this other bullshit. You know, like I said, if that's heaven, fucking cheers to Valhalla, bro.
I had to skip on that shit, man. God damn, you're putting me in a bad situation. Let's change the whole topic. What are we talking about?
What do you want to talk about?
Man, shit.
Shit. Let's talk about shit.
Nah, I definitely don't want to talk about my job anymore.
Yeah, you're talking about I think you got fired. Well, fuck it, dude. I thought I died.
Yeah.
I flipped at 120 miles an hour off the road.
That's crazy.
I never felt those kind of G's. I thought like, this, whatever. I never felt those kind of G's through my body.
What do you mean by G's?
Gravity forces.
Oh, yeah.
They ripped my fucking spine. I couldn't move.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one with
Well, on the M5, yeah, BMW M5.
Oh no, I didn't. I never heard about that.
This is the third one. This is all I'm saying. I'm a dumb fucking rock. This is my third flip.
I mean, if you found something you love,
fucking stupid.
Let it kill you.
No, I don't want to. Like I said, I was having a conversation with my dad, and I was like, your dad lived to be 90, and you're 85. I'm like, so how long you want to live till? He's like, well, at least 120. I'm like, fucking cheers to that. Because if you're 120, at least I want to be here till 140. Right? Because I don't know what's tomorrow. I could die. I could meet God. I could just be gone. It's nice to think that there is a God. There's something afterwards. Special to think so. Like, right? We're special. We all want to think that we're special. We could just fucking die tomorrow and that's it. Right? We're just here to prolong Earth's advance, whatever. Like, there's different theories, right? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, nobody knows. I don't know. You don't know. But tomorrow, when I die, I'll know. But today, I know I like my life. Today, I know I like this. So let's enjoy this. Be in the moment. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. Don't tell a person that you know what the fuck is going to be tomorrow. Because you're a dumb rock just like I am.
Yeah. I've been learning that the hard way.
Let's just all try to find our way. Not our pastor's way. Not that person's way.
I mean, if you don't like whatever your pastor's
there's wisdom
saying,
in everything. Exactly. There's a lot of wisdom in the Bible. My dad, listen, I'm not hating on the Bible. My dad actually explained it this way, right? There's infinite wisdom there. If you are seeking it, right? Because if you're seeking anger, you'll find anger there. If you're seeking murder, you'll fucking find murder there. Whatever you're seeking there, it's there. So use it. Everything is a tool. Everything is a medicine. Use it wisely. I've seen a lot of people lose their fucking way in the Bible. My closest brothers. Just fucking sitting there in the middle of the night. Like I would walk in, fucking angry, just reading the Bible. And, a couple of months later, then in the fucking psych ward, right? Committed. Like, yeah, hold on. Let me bring it back to the light. I'll say this, right? So whatever you're seeking there, right, you'll find it. Maybe that was their cry out for help. And that was their only last hope of finding some wisdom or something like that. But, intention is everything. Yeah, they wanted to find peace and wisdom, but it's it starts here. The God that gave you life, breath, gave you the mind to seek out wisdom. If it's not, the Bible has a lot of wisdom, but there's other places that you can find wisdom. Maybe find out what works for you, because it doesn't work for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Are you scared? Man,
I don't know what I am.
You're fucking awesome. I always love talking to you. You know why? Because you keep it real, just like your dad. And I talk to your dad. Your dad loves you like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know that
too.
Yeah,
definitely. He's a pimp.
Why? Because he grew up in a tough situation, just like you told me, right?
Yeah.
And really? He didn't crush under that pressure.
Nah, it only motivated him.
He made himself to a fucking diamond, right? He found his way. And he encourages other people to find their way. And he knows that his way is not necessarily their way. I fucking respect that.
Yeah. Definitely. It's funny because he's achieved so much. He came over here. He didn't even really know much. He didn't know any English. Came here with whatever he had at the moment. And I was born here. Thank God,
Yeah.
America.
USA.
Exactly. And the way he learned a lot of his English was watching cartoons with subtitles on with me. I would watch the cartoons and he'd be reading them.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of them.
That's how kids
teach.
learn. He's like, well, I'm fucking stupid. I'm a kid. I'm dumb as a rock. Let me fucking start at that level.
He was a blank slate, is what he was.
When it comes to English.
Exactly.
He knew Russian. Like, his Russian is impeccable. Like,
yeah, of course. It was his first language. He did a lot of work over there, was in different situations, knew how to talk to different type of people. He actually came here and was going to be a computer engineer.
Yeah, I know. You told me, dude. Like, fucking computer engineer. I was trying to go through fucking algebra. And he's over there with a fucking computer engineering degree.
Yeah.
Running a trucking company. I'm like, God damn, I thought I was fucking badass and I was going to be badass. This guy already has his computer engineering degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so continue.
And
you're talking about how your dad is a badass. I know.
Dude, I don't even know where to start. He's a badass. My mom's a badass.
Yeah.
My mom's a...
Ksan, with all due respect, you're a badass bitch. Cheers to you.
No.
Listen, no. I mean that. No, listen. I call my wife that, right?
No,
I call my wife that too, right?
My dad's gonna be mad I didn't.
Bow! Bow!
Man. No,
What?
you gotta
No, there's no cutting this. There's no
cut
editing.
that shit
There's
out.
no editing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Kodak Black and walk out on the podcast.
You're better than fucking Tupac and Biggie combined, right?
Big Dog Marmaduke.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, I disagree with that.
Listen, let me explain that.
Cut that shit out.
No. Like, listen. I know inside of me, your dad is a fucking boss, right?
Yeah.
I know I try to live up to that. In myself, in my own way. When I call somebody, and I had this conversation with my female friends, and I initially was like, my wife is a badass bitch. And they're like, what? And then, like, we're all young. We understand what the terminology, like, cuss words are one thing, whatever.
Word. It's a female dog. That's the word for
so
bitch.
Was gay.
Yeah.
Gay actually means happy. You don't give a fuck. You're just going to go.
A fag is a bundle of sticks, but still, like,
exactly.
You call someone a fag, they're probably going to get pissed.
All hot air coming from our mouths. It's what you mean by it.
And we all know what the meaning of
badass
it is.
Bitch is a badass bitch. Listen, boss is the same thing.
No, it's not. No, boss is a complete compliment. How could boss be demeaning?
Dude, you're talking to me like you don't know culture. Like current culture.
I do.
Explain to me. You never heard the term badass bitch.
I've heard it.
Okay.
I've heard the term. Then again, I don't agree with it. Like if I had a wife, I don't think I'd be saying that. Or even a girlfriend. And even let's say if it's not even my girlfriend, just a random girl, I just wouldn't use that word.
I wouldn't say it right off the bat, dude. Like first fucking date.
No. Like I don't know. Like maybe once we get married and like behind closed doors.
Your mom knows I have the most respect for her.
No, 100%. Yeah, she does, and you.
So what's the
problem?
I
know you do. It's just one of those words. Like
they might understand.
Like in jail,
I don't give a fuck. Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know,
but I think we all should get to a point where we care about the people that care about us, and also seek wise, sage advice from wise people. But again, a lion does not give a fuck about the thoughts of sheep, right? So there's a lot of yapping, Everybody's going to tell you their opinion, everything like that,
A lion has his
right?
own mind, and I have my own understanding.
Be a fucking young lion, bro.
I am a young lion, bro.
So don't be scared.
But I'm not. I got my own understanding in throughout.
Is your mom a badass bitch?
No. No.
You're scared.
No. No, bro. No. I appreciate it if you didn't say that anymore, because I'm about to jump across these goddamn tables. Look at that bald head, man. I don't know. No, definitely she is not.
No, she's a beautiful, smart woman.
Yeah.
With a lot of wisdom.
100%. She has her master's, you know. She did it even later down the line.
In history.
Yeah, she's a queen.
Fucking badass queens.
What are you pulling back to, Surj? I like badass queens. Let's stick to that one. That's also current queen.
Female dog.
Exactly. You can't compare a female dog to a queen.
I'm not calling her a dog.
I mean, that's the literal term
when
of
somebody
it.
calls me an asshole, I'll be like, yeah, I'm a smart ass.
Yeah, but that's different.
I take any person's fucking demeaning.
Like they say it's towards me. I know where I stand. I'm not prideful.
Why
I know exactly
gay
what I'm doing.
people took gay as their own? Because they said, I don't give a fuck what you call me.
What do you mean? Gay literally means happy.
You know, like in current culture, bitch does not mean what it used to mean.
In current culture, but I completely disagree with current culture. But you see the bullshit going on.
But you're concerned about what your pastor might say and when he might see this and
No. I'm pretty sure everybody knows where I'm at and what I do and where I stand.
Do you know? Are you comfortable enough? Are you able to speak your truth from your heart? Yeah, not yet.
I don't. I need it.
I've been a little bit more courage.
I needed more courage. I need to sit down and know exactly what I'm trying to say. I didn't prepare for a conversation like this. You know what I mean?
You didn't take down notes?
Hell no. I woke up.
That's the best way.
I went into this thinking we were going to talk about, like, shit, the few road trips or, like, I don't know. Damn, man, put me on a damn spot like that. I'm not ready.
What are you talking about, road trips? No, but, like, the reason why I love, like, you know me, we have a huge age difference, right?
Yeah.
And I love talking to people at the extremes. That doesn't mean bad, right? Because like I said, I try to learn from everybody. That will only make me wiser.
But I'm also not prepared for that conversation.
That's cool. I'll try to respect that from this point forward. Okay?
I bullshit with you on some other shit, though.
Let's do it. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the benefits of bourbon?
Yeah, tell me about bourbon.
Bourbon. So, the reason why bourbon got so popular... Well, there's a lot of different factors, but this is what my idea of it. Listen to this dumb rock explain how smart he is, right? Back in the day, the hot shit was cognac. Now, that's a kind of like a branding kind of name for brandy.
Exactly.
Brandy is made out of brandy is anything made out of grapes. Yeah. Put your phone on silent. It got so popular that it almost got like priced out of its. It got too good for its own kind, for its own good, right? It got priced out of fucking the atmosphere. And then people are like, what the fuck? Like, it's made out of corn, right? Corn, fucking high fructose syrup, like all this bullshit, whatever. But I don't give a fuck. It's alcohol. It's not like I'm trying to drink this for my fucking health. I'm trying to just get fucking tipsy, right? There's some bourbons. Not bourbons. Whiskey. Everything is whiskey that's made out of corn. Majority. There's some whiskey. I'll tell you, even better than some cognacs.
Definitely.
Yeah. And they're like, yo, did you know about this shit? And this guy told the other guy and that guy. And then we got the internet. And now they're fucking whiskeys are more expensive than fucking most cognacs. Because cognacs are for old fucking people.
I'm a cognac fan, man. I go crazy for cognac.
Same. But let's not judge. Whatever.
That's right.
This is not a bad bourbon?
Not at all.
Fucking fantastic.
Fantastic. Actually, I have the same glasses at my house. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. So, but...
You got one of those Armagnac bottles around here?
I was going to, actually.
Oh.
The one that I gifted you.
Yeah.
But I wanted you to enjoy this and see how you feel on this.
I actually really, really enjoy this one.
I know. I knew you would.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to expand your knowledge. Because you were like, oh, this fucking... I gave you a 25-year-old Armagnac, which is a brandy. Armagnac is a cognac. Brandy. Everything is brandy.
Anything out of this.
Anything that's made out of grapes. So Armagnac is made out of grapes. And I gave you something that's made out of grapes that's distilled and aged in oak. And you're like, this is fucking amazing. I was like, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Because you gave me a bottle of some fucking bullshit ass fucking
Did I?
Russian...
When?
Cognac. No, we tried to enjoy that shit. And
yeah, I remember that. It was bad.
No disrespect. That person tried to give it to you on your birthday, right? And I've tried some actually decent Russian, quote unquote, cognacs, brandies.
That one actually wasn't Russian. That one was Armenian.
Most Russian brandies are Armenian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
How does that work?
Well, Armenia is kind of like the Jewish kind of sect of Russia. Jews, wine, everything like that. Grown grapes. I might be going too far, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you connect those things, right? Like, most Armenians in fucking Sacramento, they're fucking badass with business.
Yeah, they are. They're all motivated. Keep pushing.
Most Jews.
Same shit.
Right. Why did they get so much hate? Why did Armenians get so much hate? Same. You could distill it down to other things, whatever. Jealousy is a motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
Don't hate. Appreciate. That's it. Right? So in Russia, that's the region where they know their shit about grapes. Because they try to not judge, but fucking learn, right? Because they're the outcasts. Fucking Armenians, blah, 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 blah. It's like, fuck you. I'll show you.
Yeah.
They make some great brandies. Amazing brandies. Doesn't mean the one that we drank necessarily identifies all Armenian brandies. It was supposed to be a pretty amazing bottle. And that person meant it. Just like when you gave me something for my birthday, you meant it well.
Yeah. That was when I popped in, tried it for the first time, and I distinctly...
We all learn, right?
Yeah.
So let's not judge.
We're not judging this.
That's
Let's
right.
enjoy the shit.
Not to judgment, right?
That's right.
So don't be afraid. Speak your truth.
If I'm not going to be afraid to speak the truth, I'm going to be honest with you. Gotta go use a pisser.
Go do it. As we were talking,
we were discussing wonderful drinks, and I will admit that out of a lot of them, out of all the good ones that I've tried, it's either been from you or my dad.
Yeah.
Besides for that, I mean...
Your dad knows.
I mean, with the friends, we go...
Because this is the original conversation that I had with my dad. Or your dad. I consider him as... I have a lot of... There's 3 people that are very influential in my life. Your dad is one of the 3. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to blow smoke up his ass because he's not the top.
He's amazing, though.
He's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he is.
That's when he told me, like, listen, Surj, if you want to drink, drink. God's children.
He wants you to be happy.
Yeah.
Now, you can translate this better. You know Russian better. But he always tells me, he's like, все в равномерии. So, like, everything in your own...
Like
I everything
said,
in don't do too much of anything.
Like I
everything
said,
in the right limits is good.
And I took it from the wise teacher to the next level. Все в меру. Особенно меру. Everything in moderation. Including sometimes moderation. Just fucking let go. Let loose. Fucking, we're working all the time. Fucking hustling, bustling. Sometimes you just gotta let go.
Like today, man, I coming over here, I had a crazy morning. I got that call from my boss, and it was just like I was honestly looking and waiting for the moment for something like that to happen. But then again, like it came, and I just had so much anxiety, and I was tripping over like.
A boss is gonna want you to work.
Yeah.
You have to be your own boss.
Yeah,
you were.
I am gonna be.
You're
be
nice. You're too nice sometimes. I know you, dude. Like, listen. Like when we had our interactions, whatever. Like, I realized you're a fucking amazing person. But hey, listen. You have to be amazing to yourself as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to know. Like I said, everything in moderation. Nice, including be nice to yourself.
It's funny because I recently got asked, I'm like, what's my love language? And I read the book.
Your what?
What's my love language? And I read that book.
Love language.
The 4 love languages.
7.
Is it 7?
7. I think it is.
I mean, it might be 7, but...
We're dumb. Whatever. We're just trying to say what we know.
I read a book. I feel smart.
Amen, brother.
But yeah, so I recently got asked that question, and I know the answer to them and this and that, but I didn't know my answer to it. And I guess my love language is just like finding someone who allows me to really love on them. Like I love loving on people. It's really weird. And if somebody gives me if somebody gives me the ability to do it, like I'll love the hell out of you, but don't screw me over.
Let me. If you want me to rephrase.
Yeah, rephrase it, because we had bitches in the past, and I'm not looking for no bitch. Sorry, Mom.
Son, I'm going to say what I have to say.
I'm looking for a respectable woman that's going to hold me down. One that's really going to hold me down. And
no, listen. You're a fucking boss. I know you. I've known you since... fucking little fucking two-shoe that was fucking enjoying the fucking shit that I was cooking, right?
Exactly.
Right? You're little, but you're a fucking boss.
Big dog.
Big.
Dog.
Yeah, no, like, I'm like the most real thing that I've ever said, like honestly, I mean that in the most biggest way. Like I have respect for people that have respect for themselves. You have a lot of respect for yourself. Same for other people. Now, a boss, he's a badass bitch. No.
Or a down-ass female.
You don't want no dumb bitch. You don't want no just stupid, like, whatever. Or just one that, like, is going to be like, oh my God, he's so amazing. And there's hot air.
A bag of rocks.
Exactly.
Of course not. Like I said, I need someone who will hold me
down. You want a badass boss or whatever the fuck they want to call that person. That's exactly what. Until you find that, don't confuse that.
Yeah,
I've confused it a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's it's fine. We live, we learn.
We live and we learn, man.
I
messed up,
I've judged so many people that went ahead of me. I'm 37, people that are 57, 67, 77. I was like, yo, stupid, you know, like whatever. Not like in that kind of dumb way, but like I would think like, oh man, like I would make those same mistakes.
But we do.
The more I live, the more I learn that genius is a funny fucking word.
Yeah. Genius can mean crazy. Genius can mean,
intelligence, wisdom. It's the same.
Yeah.
Right? So, this is what I distilled it down to. Genius is a funny word. The more you believe it, the more it shows you how much of it you're not. Now, we all might think that we're fucking genius in this or this, whatever. We're only gifted. Gifted. Now, you know what gift means, right? You were given. You didn't earn it. You were given. Now, being proud of a gift as if you had any fucking thing to do with it is the funniest fucking shit to see.
Definitely.
It's just like those two dumb rocks thinking that they're fucking smart. Don't think you're too smart for your own good.
Of course not.
Amen?
Yeah. Always be open-minded.
Always. Always try to learn. Always try to improve. Always know that you might think that you're smart, but you're not really. That's why, like, there's religion. That's why there's this idea of God. To make you understand that you're pretty fucking dumb. Even though you might think you're smart. And that actually is what keeps us moving forward. People might hate on religion. Also, atheism is its own religion. If you believe that there's something, no matter how great you think you are, there's always something greater out there, that should be your religion. Huh?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm blanking.
I mean, I could bring it around. We talk about bourbon.
Let's take a little break.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a little break.
All right, break.